This is your KCTV5 News Flash Briefing.
Kansas City police are investigating what is now the 44th homicide of 2020. A man was found shot near 117th and Food Lane just before midnight. He died at the hospital. We are working to find out what led to the shooting and if anybody's in custody. Anyone with information should call the TIPS hotline. We also want to start you off this morning with the very latest regarding the coronavirus pandemic. Here are the local numbers. Missouri now has more than 5,200 cases this morning. 175 of them have turned deadly. Kansas has reported more than 1,600 cases and 80 deaths. We are also learning that 2 Kansas churches and their pastors filed a lawsuit against Governor Laura Kelly. It's a federal lawsuit over an order banning religious gatherings with more than 10 people. That lawsuit argues that the directive violates their religious and free speech rights. We're learning Missouri now has more than 5,200 cases this morning. 175 of those are deadly. Kansas has more than 1,680 deaths. We're also learning that 2 Kansas churches and their pastors filed a federal lawsuit against Governor Laura Kelly. This is over an order banning religious gatherings with more than 10 people. The lawsuit argues that the directive violates their religious and free speech rights. President Trump is giving some states the go-ahead to start opening back up today if they want to, provided they are handling the coronavirus outbreak. This comes following President Trump releasing a 3-phased approach to reopening the country. Here's what phase 1 looks like, a lot like our current situation, but restaurants and gyms would be allowed to reopen as long as physical distancing and constant disinfecting continues. Phase 2 would allow schools, daycares, and camps to reopen. Gatherings of 50 people would be allowed. Non-essential travel would resume. And phase 3 would allow movie theaters, stadiums, and arenas to reopen with social distancing guidelines still in place. Visitors would be allowed in nursing homes and workers could return to the office. President Trump says some states already meet the requirements to begin phase 1 and those guidelines aren't mandatory. In a conference call with all 50 governors, President Trump told them to call their own shots.
It's been confirmed by the president that he will not be interfering with our Stay Home, Stay Healthy initiative.
17 states have formed 3 regional coalitions to coordinate with one another. Today, Texas Governor Greg Abbott is expected to announce his plans to reopen in some capacity. Florida is also starting a task force today to plan its reopening.
Any rain or snow showers left over from this morning will taper off and be long gone by the afternoon. In fact, this afternoon looks mostly cloudy to even partly sunny in some spots. Temperatures barely working their way into the low to mid 40s. It does get better, though, in time for the weekend. Low 60s for Saturday. Small chance of rain overnight into early Sunday. Staying dry for Sunday afternoon with high temperatures in the low 60s.
Turn to KCTV5 News for the latest updates. This is your personalized flash briefing because KCTV5 News stands for you.